Today, let's go over Star Wars Episode 9 when it comes to the character of Luke Skywalker. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, J.J. Abrams is currently hard at work on developing the final film of the Skywalker saga. We also know that J.J. apparently is going to be doing something very special for the character of Luke in Episode 9, and this honestly has a lot of people wondering as to exactly how the story will conclude the sequel trilogy itself. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we have been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to the set designs, the scene schedules, the set leaks, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which specifically has all to do with Luke Skywalker, the Jedi Master. Specifically, multiple Star Destroyers in the sky, with X-Wings getting shot down by TIE fighters over a sandy planet. A cloaked figure in a rear shot appears. The figure is covered in a black cloak with his arm reaching out. A mechanical hand with its fingers spread as an Imperial Class II Star Destroyer begins to sink as it hits the ground. A shockwave is seen with a wave of sand concluding the sequence. Now, this is a very interesting piece here because this would definitely tie right up with a novel called Star Wars: The Legends of Luke Skywalker. I'm not quite sure if you guys know about this book. Excellent book. The Legends of Luke Skywalker actually hints at Luke taking down a Star Destroyer on the planet Jakku. And it left a lot of people wondering on whether or not we will be getting this sequence in a live-action movie, such as Episode 9, or maybe even a live-action TV series. So this concept, that has Luke Skywalker on Jakku taking down a Star Destroyer sounds like something to do with J.J. Abrams delivering something very special for the character of Luke. Now, to me, if this actually does make it to the finalized version of the movie and actually comes into fruition, I think that this would single-handedly fix the character of Luke and essentially make him the powerful Jedi Master that we all hope to see in The Last Jedi. The other thing is that, this lines directly up with how Episode 9 is going to be filming in Jordan soon. Now, in case you guys have no idea what the significance of Jordan is with this subject, Jordan was actually the original location that they were going to use for the planet Jakku in The Force Awakens, but they did away with it and chose Abu Dhabi. Now, Jordan will be a part of Episode 9, which hints that we are going back to the planet Jakku, and with this concept sequence description, it tells us that Luke Skywalker is there during the Battle of Jakku, taking down a Star Destroyer. How cool would it be if you look back at The Force Awakens and you actually realize that that Star Destroyer in the sand was actually taken down by the Jedi Master himself? That to me would be truly stunning and a great way to connect the other film to Episode 9. Now, looking at the character of Luke, we do know that apparently Mark Hamill shaved his beard for the role of Skywalker in this movie. We're not quite sure as to why he's going without the beard, at least for a moment in this film. We could be getting a younger Luke Skywalker. This could very well be a flashback sequence that Mark Hamill is actually taking part in. And if they actually do get to include this in the final version of the movie, I think that fans are going to go insane. I think that everybody's going to just have a great time seeing this. Of course, if this does end up happening in the movie, how long would it really be, right? It could be as short as 20 seconds for all we know. But looking at Episode 9, guys, I gotta say one thing and one thing only, is that J.J. Abrams, it seems as though that he was trying to set up great things for the character of Luke, and then when Rian Johnson came into play for The Last Jedi, it just seemed to disconnect exactly what J.J. Abrams set up. So with J.J. back for Episode 9, that is the one thing to look forward to, is exactly what he's going to do with the character of Skywalker. What will he do with Luke in order to connect it to the past? Now, we do know that he loves his flashbacks. J.J. loves, doing those different types of things, especially in a Star Wars movie now. He's the actual guy who started it all. And now that we're back for Episode 9, we can expect to see these sequences on the big screen. So, if Luke took down that Star Destroyer, I think that it's definitely the one that we do see in The Force Awakens, without a doubt. It has to be. I kind of find it funny that they focused in on it in the very beginning of that film, where you have Rey's speeder just going across. it just seems so poetic if they were to actually reveal that Luke took that thing down and let it hit the sand and create this massive shockwave. But guys, let me know what you think about Luke Skywalker as a whole. How did you feel about him in The Last Jedi, and what do you expect him to do in Episode 9, either in the form of a flashback or a Force ghost? Let me know what you guys have to say about all of this below in the comments section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.